Hello, Gonzalo. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning.
Hello, Cesar. Good morning. Happens.
Yeah, we're so used to the evening that it becomes a partner, right? So,
Yes, we are.
how are you?
Fine, man. Fine. Thank you. And you? How are you? How was work yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Long. My
Yes.
boss is out of town, and he's going to Austria. So I
Oh
had
my
to
God.
check
Take
some.
care of us.
Yeah, I had to do some things that he left pending before I'm not able to reach him. So I had to stay late, and
Yes.
uh, not that late because I made it home, but still,
It's too late. Yes, I know how that is.
the
Yes.
usual, try to make payments on time, get things kicked on tooling. I go to
Yes.
I go to work. Once we finish class, I'm leaving. I have a meeting in 2 hours
Oh my God. Okay.
for we're doing an audit. We're
Oh my
going.
God.
We have new instruments, and they all have had to be certified, calibrated and certified. So I need to check, make sure everything is in place, because then Caterpillar is going to audit me.
Yes. Yes, I know how that is.
And yes, I don't want them to audit and find, things.
Yes. Yes, I know. I know. But well, everything's going to be great, man. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Gonzalo. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yes, yes, it is. Well, for my part, yesterday, yeah, I was having a hard day, but I leave early from work, luckily.
Okay. So I understand.
No, don't worry, Caesar. It's
Okay. Thank you, Gonzalo. So let's get started. What I want to do is I want to go over the videos again so that we can remember where we are in Nick's story, okay?
okay.
Just the videos. We did the exercises. So, okay. So remember the pre-listener number one? Let's watch.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, you're here. Coach, I've been trying to reach you since last night. This whole scandal is because of look. Nick, we've been working together for 4 years now. You're my best player, and frankly, Nick, I feel like we're family. Thanks, Coach. Me too. I feel the same way. I'm sorry. I didn't know you've been having money problems. No, I haven't. I haven't been having money problems. Those are all just rumors. Smear tactics, fake news. Trust me, Coach, I have not let you down. Well, why don't you clear the whole thing up for me then? I would love to. The truth is, it's Dean. I know it's him. Dean. Our Dean. Dean Bishop. Yes, Dean Bishop. And his sister is involved too. She secretly recorded a conversation I had with her. Then they doctored the audio file from the conversation. She pretended to be a VP for a shoe company. She offered me money for a fake endorsement. You're saying they made it look like a bribe for sitting out the qualifying game? Exactly. But Dean and his sister, that's hard to believe. Why would Dean do this to you? You tell me. Ambition, jealousy, ruthlessness, Dean is a great player, but he's always been in my shadow. He wants you to kick me off the team so that he can be the star. This is incredible. I hate to have to ask you, but do you have proof? Hard proof. Not yet. But I've been working with Talia Santos at Newsline. I'm hoping she can help. I wish someone could help you. It may be too late. The Soccer Federation has been calling me for the past 2 days. They want to suspend you. Suspend me? But what about Dean Bishop? He's going to play in the qualifying match. Next to you, he is our strongest player.
Okay, so
Okay.
so we knew that happened, and what
Yes.
was a big surprise to us.
Yes, it was.
Dean, Nick, buddy, tough rap to take. Is there anything I can do to help? Yes, there is something you can do. You can tell Coach what really happened. Excuse me? You know, this scheme of yours, making your sister a fake executive, offering me this deal. What are you talking about? How you and your so talented sister have been plotting for how long now? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, really? The two of you dreamed up that fake endorsement. That must have taken a lot of planning. I'm impressed. I didn't know you were that smart. You're talking crazy now. It was you, Dean. I know it was you. I guess you didn't expect me to figure it out. I'm shocked you would go this far. Wow, Nick, you've made up quite a story there. In fact, that's one of the zaniest stories I've ever heard. I don't know how you pulled this all off. How you produced that audio file, but I do know it was you and your sister. Yeah? This is so typical of you. Always so sure of yourself. Always the star. Well, not such a star now, are you? Hat trick, Nick. I know what you did. Oh, you think you know. Let's see you prove it.
Okay,
Okay.
so we got that far, and so we completed the video listening, and we did the exercises, and we learned some new vocabulary. Now let's go into the grammar section, and this is something that is very interesting because it's we are going to look over some words that we are familiar with, but we are just going to learn how to use them and different variations. And it
Okay.
can get very, I don't want to say complicated, but I want to say versatile.
Okay. Confused, maybe.
Present perfect,
Yes.
continuous. Present perfect continuous. And then we have a dash using for since.
My God. Okay.
So present perfect continuous, I've been teaching. Check it out. This is the present perfect. I've been teaching
Yes.
grammar for 8 years. So you have 4. How long have you been studying English? It's a question. So we have a statement and a question. If you look at the statement, we don't use for or since.
Yes. We're not using it.
Okay. So let's listen to the grammar. This is very important. Don't forget to take pictures.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
We use the present perfect continuous to talk about something that began in the past and is still happening.
The Soccer Federation has been calling me for the past 2 days.
This means that the Federation started calling the coach 2 days ago and that they are still calling him.
Okay.
Okay, so we are here now.
Yes.
And this is something that has been happening in the past and up to now.
Yes. Okay.
You can be specific when in the past, whenever you state your information. But when you have it this way, just like that. Oh, for example, for the past 2 days, you can say, okay, past 2 days, you can say 10 days, you can put it here, right here. But if you leave it as a general expression, I mean, it could be anytime in the past,
Okay.
okay? But in the end, that's why we use for and since, to give it a specific.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
That's the purpose for it, okay? I like these
Okay.
graphs because it's, they're very, very.
Yes, I like it too.
Okay.
Yes,
let's go.
they are very helpful.
Yes, they do. They do. They're very useful.
Yes.
We
Me
form
too.
the present perfect continuous with have or has plus been plus the base form of the verb plus ing. I have been playing. She has been playing. Remember, in conversation, we often use contractions with pronouns and nouns.
You've been having money problems.
We also use contractions in negative statements with have not and has not.
Nick really hasn't been having money problems.
So now we have an example in the negative form.
Yes.
Okay. Kudos. Great.
Okay.
We often use the present perfect continuous with for plus a length of time. Some examples of a length of time are 20 minutes, 4 years, and a long time.
Nick, we've been working together for 4 years.
This means that Nick and the coach started working together 4 years ago and that they are still working together.
Okay. So that's what I mentioned for using
For.
preposition. Okay.
Okay.
But we're not done yet. But check it out. So we often use present perfect continuous with for plus a length of time. Some examples of length of time are 20 minutes, 4 years, and a long time. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's listen to number 4. This is where it gets tricky.
Let's do it.
We also use the present perfect continuous with since plus the point of time when the situation started. Some examples of a point of time are 4 p.m., last night, 2001, and January.
I've been trying to speak to you since last night, coach.
Okay.
This means that Nick started trying to speak to his coach last night and that he is still trying.
Okay, that's the tricky part. So we also use the present perfect continuous with since plus the point of time when the situation started. Some examples of the point of time are 4 p.m., last night, 2001, and January. Per se, it can vary.
Yes. Okay.
So
Okay.
in your own words, what's the difference between for and since?
Okay. That for is talking about all the length of time, like all what all the time took. But since is talking about the breaking point, we can say that the starting point. So every time they talk about the starting point or when the action started, we use since. And every time they define how long the time took, we go with for. It's okay?
Okay, yes. Nice. Now, in this situation, for number 4, it says that this means that Nick started trying to speak to his coach last night and he's still trying. In this case, it doesn't mean that you are still whatever doing. It could be just a reference. I started at a certain point of time, but I completed it. But I just want to give you information when I started.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
understood.
Because sometimes we get confused in that part. Just in this case in particular, Nick's is still trying because of the context. I've been trying to speak to you since last night, coach. Okay.
Okay. Okay, yes.
And then we have the present perfect continuous for and since. Okay. So are you ready?
Ready.
We ask questions with how long plus the present perfect continuous to find out the length of time something has been happening.
How long have we been working together, Nick?
Okay.
4 years.
Okay. So we have a question, a WH question. How long have we been working together, Nick?
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
So any questions? I guess you
No, I think.
do exercises. Okay.
Sorry. Yes, let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, it's cold in here.
Yes, it sounds like it.
Yes,
Here is warm. Is what 35 degrees Celsius?
oh my God, sounds really good, man. Yesterday, when I was going to work, we have 1 degree, man. 1 degree. Like at 7 a.m., it was 1 degree. I was, no, I didn't want.
Well, if
I,
you look at it this way, perhaps you don't need to spend money in refrigeration.
yes, yeah, well, your beer is always cold, right?
Yes, but you know, in the cold weather, you don't want. I mean, it depends.
Yes, it depends.
Beer,
Well, I
but
really
the cold weather
cold.
is something different.
Yes, I like cold more than hot regions, but I don't know why this time of the year is doing so much cold, man. But okay, I'm with 3 hoodies right now.
Really?
Yes, yes, because it's a little bit with humidity. It's cold with humedad
Yes,
here, so the cold gets a lot worse, a lot worse.
that's when
But
you get breeze.
yes, and you cannot feel hot. The cold goes to your bones, man. That's the problem.
You know, when I was in Canada,
My God,
uh,
can
it got so cold that your eyes would get shut
yes.
because, well, I'm talking about minus 22.
Okay. I have heard about Canada, the
Yes.
cold of Canada.
Now, I once went outdoors to work at minus, I believe it was, I don't remember, Gonzalo. It was minus 45.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
yes, I went outside. I went
Uh,
outside to do something. Phew, my lips got stuck.
yes, man. So the water.
I had to wait and go to the bathroom and put water.
Oh my God. The water literally ahí el agua se congela en tiempo real. That temperature, man.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you do that. Especially, you need to have special equipment.
Yes, no, oh my God, no, and I'm pitching about my one degree. Okay, I'm not going to say
You can
nothing.
die fast.
Yes,
That's how it is. You can die fast if you're not careful or lose something. Yes,
Yeah.
but we learned the hard way. I remember.
Yes. Well, I'm not pitching about my 100. My one.
So 1 degree for me is perfect.
Yes. Yes. Right now, okay, it's perfect. What I what I talk about, what I say.
Okay, so present perfect continuous for and since. Let's do some work. Read each dialogue. Click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay.
Number one.
Number one, Amy. Uh, how long have you been working for Newsline? Okay,
Okay.
John, 6 years. Two, John. Talia looks very tired. Amy, I know. She been working hard on the Crawford. Okay, she have been working hard on the Crawford story. She's been working hard on the Crawford story.
Okay. Three.
Number three, Nick comes from England, doesn't he? Yes, but he's been living here, okay, for a long time. Okay. Sometimes ago, a star player Nick Crawford has been sitting out again. Has been sitting out again.
Okay.
Okay. Did you know that Talia is studying journalism? Tony, yes. She and Amy has been have been talking about the course together at the college. Okay. Coach, is Dean here? No. He's working at the health club since 8. Yes. Okay. What's wrong, coach? You look upset. The soccer federation has been calling me about Nick. They want him off the team. Okay. Number 8. How long has Nick been on the team, coach? 4 years, but he uh, has been playing soccer for much longer. Yes, but he's
Okay.
been, yes.
So are you ready?
Ready. Let's see it.
Okay.
Okay, okay. She's been working.
This so is has, remember?
Yes. My God. Okay. Yes, you're right.
It's just it's how do they call it? It's a but mistake.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes,
Very
it
innocent. Yeah, well, it's early in the morning, it's cold.
is. Yes. Maybe my brain is like it didn't warm up. It didn't warm.
Okay.
Okay. What about the number 4?
Some time ago, star player Nick Crawford has been setting out again. Check it out, some time ago. So the report is talking about something that happened last year. It is
It is.
finished. Present perfect continuous has been setting out expresses something that started in the past and it's still happening.
You're right. Okay. So it didn't need to be on the perfect continuous form.
Set
Set
up.
up. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I miss those details.
Yes.
What happened again?
And that was it, right? Oh, no, that was all, right?
Yes, that was all. That was all.
Those two. Yes. uh, and that's where it gets tricky. When the exercises tell you, look for the present continuous, but not all of them are.
Yes, yes.
That's where it gets because you need to follow the context.
You're right. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's go now for the second part. Give me just a sec. Okay, so part number 2, complete the paragraph, choose a word from the answer pool, type the answer form of the verb into the blank. Okay, so we have all of these words. and we have the paragraph. Are you ready?
Ready, let's see it. Okay. I have been about the Nick Crawford story last night. Reading, okay, I have been reading about the Nick Crawford story since last week. Okay. All I can say is that it's a real shame. Crawford, uh, without question, is there. Okay, Crawford have been playing. We have playing, yes, have been playing on the national team for 4 years, and without question, he's their best player. The team needs Crawford to win the qualifying match, but the Soccer Federation uh, have been putting pressure on the coach. Okay, have been putting pressure.
Have?
Yes, have it is.
Well, we're talking about an institution, so it's an
I
it.
see. Yes, has been. Sorry. Has been putting pressure on Coach Ed Heskey to keep Crawford of the team. Yes, he should it. You're right. Okay. Up until now, Haskins star player, but soon he will have no choice. Up until now, Haskins have been no Haskins has been yes. Yes, you're right. Has been he's a star player. Uh up until now, Haskins has been defending his star player, but soon he will have no choice. Okay. As you know, people um, have been saying that Crawford has money has having has money problems and that he took a bribe to sit out an important game. Has
So has
have
been having.
okay, but has been having
Like this or
um let me see. Money problems and that he took a bribe to sit out an important game. Okay, the thing is that I have a doubt here. Well, they are talking about if if he still have money problems, right?
as,
But
okay. As you
when
know, people have been saying that Crawford money problems and that he took a bribe to sit out an important game.
yes, okay, so yes, has been having because people think that he's having money problems now also. Okay, that's a serious charge, and if it's true, he should not be allowed to play. Crawford says he's innocent. He he has been trying to prove it, but so far he has offered no evidence.
Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
Ready, let's see. I'm taking a screenshot. Okay. Yes, okay.
Okay. Now,
Almost blue.
there's some things that we need to be careful. For example, as you know, people as a word is a singular word, but it means plural.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
why we use have. This is pretty cool.
Yes.
And we confuse it. And don't forget, it doesn't mean that you cannot use have when you have the present perfect.
Yes.
That's one of the funny parts.
I get confused about that.
This is a combo. This is a given combo. But
Okay.
you can use have as well or have or no, it's actually just have.
Okay. Understood.
You don't say has been, hasn't.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
You don't do that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
All right, let's go now for the second part of the grammar. So separable phrasal verbs. Okay, so separable phrasal verbs pick out something or pick something out. Let down someone or let someone down. So that's what it means, separable. You can play with them.
Okay. Okay.
The inseparable, they have to be together all the time.
Okay. All right.
So let's see. Are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
Phrasal verbs are verbs that have two parts, a verb plus a particle. Sit out is a phrasal verb. Sit is the verb. Out is the particle. The particle looks just like a preposition, but it is actually one part of this two-part verb. The particle often changes the meaning of the verb.
You mean you didn't take a bribe to sit out the game?
In the example, sit out means not play. As you can see, the verb sit plus the particle out means something completely different from the verb sit by itself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Understood.
Kudos. So let's go for number 2. Are you ready?
Ready.
Some phrasal verbs are separable. This means that the noun object can come either after the two parts of the verb,
Why don't you clear up this whole thing?
or the noun object can come between the two parts of the verb.
Why don't you clear this whole thing up?
Okay.
Yes. Number
Understood. Number 3.
When the object of a phrasal verb is a pronoun, a word like him, her, or it must go between the verb and the particle. Why didn't you play in the first round qualifying game?
I sat it out because I had a sprained ankle.
Okay. Between the now.
Okay.
Set the now.
Any questions?
No. I think I don't have any questions, but I'm taking pictures.
Okay. Now we're using pronouns.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Understood.
So let's do some work.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so separable phrasal verbs. Complete each dialogue, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Let's see. Oh, you can see my screen, right?
Sorry.
Okay, there.
Okay. I didn't understand your memo. Could you clear up some questions for me? Sure, Amy. I'll clear up them up. I'll clear them up after lunch, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I hate to bring up my race again, Tony, but we need to talk. Tony, you can bring it out, but I can't promise you will get it. Okay? Yes, that one. Who dreamed up the idea to report on high school soccer games? I dreamed them up. I dreamed it up. You dreamed up the idea. Okay, dreamed it up. Yes. Hey, Dean, could you lend me $10 until tomorrow? Dean, I'd like to help you out. Help you out, buddy. But I don't have any cash with me. Okay. Amy, My homework, I had it a minute ago. You just put it away. It's not your bag. Put it away. It's not your bag. Yes. So I can't figure these instructions out. Amy, let me see. Maybe I can figure them out. Yes, figure them out. Okay. Nick made up quite a story about me. Coach, did he just make it up? Make it up, then? Okay. Ben, can I play tonight? Dog, it is an important game. Doctor, I know, but I'm afraid you're going to have to sit out, sit out, sit the game out tonight. Sit out it? No, sit it tonight. Sit the game out tonight?
Okay,
Okay,
are you ready?
ready.
Got it.
Yes, we got it.
Okay, no problem. So
No problem.
let's go for the second part. Okay, so complete the paragraphs, combine a phrasal verb with the object in parentheses.
Fuck. Okay.
So we have the phrasal verb and we have the subject.
Okay, let's do it.
Type
Ready.
the answer into the blank. So let's see.
Her title is the best women's soccer player in the world, but don't bring it up, pick it up, set it up, set up, give up. But don't bring it up when you talk to me, ahem.
Okay,
Okay. She doesn't want to hear about it. She is much more interested in her team. Her personal motto is sorry.
okay, bless you.
Okay, sorry. I will not. She doesn't want to hear about it because he's more interested in her team. His personal motto is I will not let let down my team. Yes, let down my team. Coach Tony DeSico says that this is her best quality, and her fellow players agree that Mia will do anything to help help them out. Okay. She has even refused to sign up. Let bring up. Okay, sit out the games because of a sprained ankle. Growing up, Mia played all sports, but soccer was her brother's favorite, and she was able to from here pick up the down, bring no, give it back from here, help it out. No. Okay, let's. Can we go to the other one? Sorry, I want to discard. My age 14, she was a girls soccer star in Texas. As soon as Coach Anson Dorrance of the national soccer team saw her player, he decided to sign her up. Yes. Okay. So at 15, she was the youngest member ever. Mia started the Mia Hamm Foundation in 1999. She give- no. She set it up to encourage girls. Okay, she set it up to encourage girls sports. As always, Mia wants to help out something to the sport. Give back something to the sport. Okay, so the other one was help it out. No, sorry, no. I'm just okay. We have bring it up. Let's see what is missing. Give back. Okay.
Well, give, we used it. Help out, we used it. Let down, pick up.
We use bring it up. Pick up. Yes. And she was able to pick it up from him. Okay. Yes. Now.
It's like learning something from someone.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I couldn't find the meaning.
It's okay. A lot of words, a lot of statements. So
Yes.
let's see. Are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it. Okay. Almost there. She was even refused to sit out the games. See the games. Okay.
You can put the noun object either between the verb and the particle or after the particle.
Sit the games out. Okay. Yes, sit games out. You're right.
Because we use a title
Yes. Yes, you're right.
and we need to adjust our grammar according to what they give us. When
Yes.
we input something additional, big no-no. That means a mistake, unless the instruction tells you.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay?
Understood. Okay.
No problem.
Positive.
We did pretty good.
We did it.
Okay, awesome. So now let's go into another part, or grammar.
Okay, let's do it.
So superlative adjectives, the easiest, the most difficult, the best. We're familiar with this information. We just need to have some correct clarification and see where we use them.
Okay.
Number one, are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
We use superlative adjectives to compare three or more people or things. When we use superlative adjectives, we are saying that a person or thing has the most or the least of a certain quality compared to the other members of the group.
You're the strongest player on the team, Nick. You're also the most dependable of all the players. You really are the best.
Okay.
Okay.
Number two.
There are several ways to form the superlative. For short adjectives, we use the plus adjective plus est. Bright, the brightest.
Hard, the hardest.
Small, the smallest. Sometimes when we add est, there are spelling changes.
Nice, the nicest.
Okay.
Big, the biggest.
Crazy, the craziest.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
Now, superlatives. Whenever we have this situation where it's just clear, you need to add est, no problem. What they're trying to tell us is sometimes we need to change a little bit the context. For example, for big, we need to add an additional G. And for whenever we have a Z, because we had a Y right after, we need to
Yes.
add an I,
Okay, understood.
okay? But in reality, nothing changes. Now, all of these words that they change uh, grammatically, we need to be careful and we need to learn them.
Okay,
They're not, but we need to have them. We need to be able to identify each one of them.
okay, perfect.
Okay. And there's some cases where it's a little bit different.
A few adjectives have irregular superlative forms. Good, the best,
Bad. The worst.
And remember, we're talking about superlatives.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. Okay, okay.
4.
For long adjectives, we usually form the superlative with the most.
You're the most popular player on the team.
We can also make a superlative with the least, the opposite of the most.
Carl is the least dependable player on the team.
Okay.
Okay. So, any questions?
No, I think
Now, for example, this is a superlative. What if you had a comparative? You're comparing. That would
is
be better,
better, yes, and worse.
worse. Okay, good. So we are in the same tune.
Okay,
Let's do some work.
let's do it.
Just a sec. Okay, superlative adjectives number 1. Read each dialogue, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Number 1.
Okay, I need a very small recorder. This is. Can we open up the selection box? Yes, thanks, Cesar.
Yes.
This is the smallest recorder we sell.
Okay.
Okay. Talia, how much is it? Claire, it is the most expensive one in the store. It's 300 bucks. Okay. Talia, that's too expensive. I can spend about 100. Clerk, okay, well, this is the best recorder for that price. Okay. That sounds isn't very clear. The sound is not very clear. It doesn't have the most clear sound, but it's good enough for most uses. Amy, nice recorder. Was it expensive? Talia, not too bad, but it wasn't the the cheapest one in the store. Okay. Talia, I'm sure Tony will fire me if I don't get this story. Amy, that won't happen. Tony's tough, but he is the fairest boss you can have. Okay. Amy, if you get this story, it will be fantastic. Talia, I'll be the luckiest person in the office. Okay. Amy, you'll also be the most popular.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Ready. Let's see it.
Hmm.
Okay. What was wrong? The most clear sound.
Okay, so we can
Clearest.
use
Yes.
clear in a superlative by adding est,
Yes, clearest.
because unless we have irregular verbs or adjectives like it was mentioned in the past,
Yes.
like good, bad, unless we have that, if we have a one syllable word, we can add est.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. My bad.
Examples like this one, that we have more than two syllables, expensive, we need to use the most.
Yes. You're right. You're right. Okay. Understood.
Okay,
Understood. Okay.
now let's go for another exercise. So round two, but this one is different.
Yes.
Complete the dialogue, type the superlative form of the adjectives into the blank.
Okay. This is a really big crowd. Are the crowds usually this big at soccer games? Yeah, not really. This is the biggest crowd I've ever seen at the game.
Okay,
Seen. Yes. Jackie, what's wrong, Dean? Have you had a bad day? Bad. This has been the worst day of my life. Yes. Josh, Liv is a good announcer. Is she as nice as John? Amy, no one is as nice as John. He's the nicest guy I know. Okay, Tony, can you handle an important story like this? It's the most important one we have had in a long time. Okay. Talia, I have worked on important stories before. Well, okay, not this important. Talia, I know I can get this story. I'm a good researcher. Amy, you are not just good, Talia. You are the best researcher here. Okay. Number 6. This is the biggest locker room I've ever. In fact, couple of batches had a big. This is the quietest locker room I've ever been in. What's going on? Player, it isn't usually this quiet. In fact, a couple of guys just had a big argument. Okay. Zach, oh good. These tickets to the soccer game aren't really that expensive. Ted, that's because I bought the most expensive tickets they had. Okay. Wanda, I have to leave very early tomorrow for a meeting, but according to the schedule, the the most the earliest bus leaves at 5:30.
what about six? Is it correct? Is it written correct?
The quietest. No, I think that is not really correct. But I can say what is the correct form.
Okay,
The most quiet. Yes. The most
quiet.
is the most quiet locker room I've ever been in. Or no?
But remember, I had it here, like this.
Yes, we had it like that.
How do you spell quiet?
Quiest.
Just stay quiet. So this one is written incorrect. Can
Yes.
I do a
It's not.
superlative with est?
Yes. Quietest? No. It's most quiet. The most quiet. Yes, yes, you're right. The most quiet. But we don't add THE, right? Because we have this is the most the most quiet locker room.
Well, what can you make out of this?
This is it is this is the and into the box is most quiet.
Okay, the most quiet. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, but we have to delete THE, right? Because we have another THE before. So
I'm
is
I'm not following. Let me see.
okay. I will talk in Spanish. Dice the reporter, this is the. O sea, tenemos dos de.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
don't worry about it.
So we
Don't worry.
have two titles.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's do it. Quietest. Okay, that was really tricky. Okay, okay. Well, at least, my God, what happened here? About the most
Take
expensive.
it one at a time. This is the most quiet. We can form the superlative of quiet in two ways, with a plus adjective plus est, like a short adjective, or with the most, the least, like a long adjective.
Okay, so they are punishing us because we didn't add D.
Apparently, we can use the most, but you can use it also here, like this.
Okay,
So this is the quiet test, locker room. Okay.
Christ.
Now here. Oh, good. These tickets to the soccer game aren't really that expensive. That's because I bought the most expensive tickets they
The
have.
least, the least expensive. Okay, I didn't.
It was the opposite. We formed the superlative long adjective with the most or the least.
Yes, the least expensive. You're right.
Hey,
Okay.
okay, but we know what happened.
Yes, at least we know what happened.
Exactly. In situations like this, well, if the verb by default is designed so that you can use est, stick to that.
Okay, understood. Understood.
Okay, stick to
Yes.
that form, because if not, there'll be all kinds of problems.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I
sure. We never know. Okay,
we never
so
know.
that concludes our module 9. Gonzalo, how are you doing with the work?
I've been advancing. I promise I've been doing it, but I haven't finished. I will finish it today because I will do
You
it.
can see all of them, right? Even the final exam for the module.
Yes, yes. I'll do it all of them.
Okay, try to complete them. Please let me know because I need to upload grades.
Okay, that's soon. Okay, I'll let you know. Don't worry about it.
And next week we start a new module. Okay.
Okay, we are flying, man. Okay.
Imagine. So we're halfway now.
Okay, that's
We
great.
need three more modules and we're done, sir.
Okay. Okay, that sounds sad, but okay.
But we still have a lot of time, so don't
Yes,
worry.
let's
Okay.
do it. Okay, Cesar. Thanks you,
All right,
man.
Gonzalo, have a great weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And an awesome morning. So keep in touch. And
Okay.
if you need help or anything, let me know. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thanks you. Thanks you for taking a time for so we can have classes. Good luck with your work today, with your
Thank you.
meeting.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir. Take
Okay.
care.
Bye. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.